Well, time to make some people mad. But no, seriously, how does this affect LeBron's legacy? All right, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, I give spoiler-free movie and TV reviews, give you a little background, just let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular Taste Takers, let's see if this house party is worth the cover charge. Okay, some background here. House Party 2023 edition is a reimagination of the classic film House Party. They don't want to call it a reboot. The original film came out in 1990 and was an instant hit. House Party 1990 edition starred New York hip-hop royalty Kid and Play. It's kind of like Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. They started out as a rap group and then branched off into acting. That movie cost only $2 million to make and went on to rake in over $26 million at the box office. It was directed and created by Reginald Hudlin, who is like a black film icon. But like, for me, most notably, he wrote Bebe's Kid and directed Boomerang. Two freaking classics. Another thing that's cool about the original House Party is that last year it was added to the National Film Registry to be preserved by the Library of Congress. Yeah, every year 25 films get that honor, so in 2022 House Party was added with movies like The Little Mermaid and Iron Man. Like, that's a big deal. Another win for the Biden administration. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who picks the movies. And it ain't Kamala. I don't think she's seen House Party. But she would say she did. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of House Party sequels, but some people will probably say that only House Party 2 counts. But actually, low-key, House Party 3 was saying some things, because it had like Immature, Bernie Mac, and Chris Tucker in his first movie. Yeah, some of y'all thought it was Friday. I know y'all thought it was Friday. It was House Party 3. Anyway, fast forward to 2018, and it's announced that LeBron James has just been swept by the Golden State Warriors in... No, my bad. That's the wrong script. My bad. Fast forward to 2018, and it's announced that LeBron James has secured the rights to making a new House Party. It was originally supposed to be like an HBO Max exclusive that was supposed to come out last summer, but they pushed it back and said, all right, we're going to put it in the theaters. The director of the 2023 edition is a dude named Cal Matic, and this is his first time directing a movie, but he's done a whole bunch of music videos, including Lil Nas X, Old Town Road. That video has 1 billion views on YouTube, so. It don't mean that the movie is going to be good. I'm just saying it's got a lot of views. The writers on the film are Jamal Olori and Stephen Glover, who is Donald Glover's little brother. Both of those dudes write for Atlanta. I didn't even know Donald Glover had a little brother, much less one that works on his show. It's how the rich stay rich. Keep it all in the family. Anyway, the two stars in the movie are Tosin Cole and Jacob Latimore. Let's just get into the story. All right. Plot time. House Party centers around two friends named Kevin and Damon. They're both always strapped for cash and like hopping from job to job. Kevin is into IT and Damon is into party promoting. They're not really like based off Kid and Play, but if you have to say, obviously like Kevin is Kid and Damon is definitely Play. Right now they both work at the same cleaning company and they hate their job, but they need the money, especially Kevin because he needs to pay for his daughter's tuition. So one day they're at work and they realize that the house that they're cleaning belongs to none other than LeBron James. They find out that he's going to be gone for 2 weeks, so they have the bright idea to throw a party while he's gone. They're going to charge people to get in, invite a whole bunch of celebrities. Kevin's going to get the money to pay for his daughter's tuition, and Damon's going to be known as the best party promoter in LA. So can they pull off this unthinkable party without getting caught, or will it all blow up in their face? Now we got a movie. So what's my take? I feel like I need to have a conversation with my people right now. And of course, everyone is always welcome at Taste Take, but sometimes like, you know. All right, if Space Jam 2, A New Legacy was even half as good as this, then Bugs Bunny wouldn't be struggling to find work right now. All right, let me be serious. First of all, this movie doesn't make any damn sense. Like, if LeBron James needs his house clean, there's no way they're sending these two idiots to get the job done. Second of all, there's no way these people can pull off a party this epic in one day. And third of all, I don't really care about none of that. I didn't get a ticket to the 2023 edition of House Party, to pick apart the plot points. This movie is exactly what I wanted it to be. If you like really watch my channel, then you know how hard I am on like a lot of black content, specifically black comedies, because they're usually stupid and unfunny. Think like Dad Stop Embarrassing Me, or like most of the stuff Kenny Barris does. And my point is always the same. If it's unfunny, then it can't be stupid. And if it's stupid, then it's gotta be funny. And getting these two writers from Atlanta, this is what you end up with. The real critics will drag this movie, mostly because they're white and they don't know what they're watching. I am not a critic. I make YouTube videos, and I understand what they're doing. The two leads do a good job here, but Tosin Cole as Damon steals the show. Like, if I didn't know for sure that he was British, I wouldn't believe it. Like, they always do that, but like, this is different. He is an idiot in the movie that makes terrible decision after terrible decision, but he's the funniest person. Then the way they portray LeBron in this movie, like, this is the most self-aware LeBron thing I've ever been a part of. They use like every single diss you could think of that anyone has ever said, a lot of them coming from me, and just it's in the movie, and he's a producer on the movie. It's like he really tried to like be Rabbit from 8 Mile this thing and get ahead of it. I guess he was taking the power back, and it like worked, because like as a LeBron hater, I'm like, hey, this is not supposed to work. Stop that. I actually don't even really be hating on him like that anymore. It's just growth. Back to the movie. It is called House Party, so I gotta talk about the actual party. It did look wild. It did look live. But like maybe if they made it more like a Project X with celebrities type of thing, then it would have been even crazier. And speaking of celebrities, like no spoilers, of course, there are like a lot of cameos in this movie. Like some that you would expect and some that you wouldn't expect. So it's just kind of cool watching each scene, looking to see who's gonna pop up next. Then again, if you're talking about House Party, you gotta talk about the music. And the music is fire. It's like a mixture of like new school and old school. They lean a little bit more on the old school, and I guess that was a conscious choice. But like, there's a couple times in the movie where you're like, oh yeah, like that's my shit. But it's not like they didn't give enough like love to like new music that's like that hits. It was like, yeah, like we know that song hits, you know what I'm saying? And there's a few other things that this movie does to like pay homage to the OG fans. Like this movie is very aware that House Party 1990 exists. Like there's a lot of little references that they touch on that you're like, all right, yep, that's from the original. Got it, no problem. Like even down to the Full Force Bullies in the original movie. They have like their new version of them in this movie. And they're probably like my least favorite part of the movie, but I see why they're there. But they're stupid. But the whole movie's stupid. But they're like stupid. All right, so besides the party and the music, like the movie takes a wild turn towards the end. Like, and no spoilers, of course, but like, it's insane. But to me, it was just kind of like the black version of Harold and Kumar. Like, none of that movie had to make sense. It was crazy enough that we had to believe that two people even liked White Castle that damn much in the first place. But no, this scene was extra nuts. It's kind of like if they were to like reboot Friday, and to pay Big Worm back, Craig and Smokey went to outer space to get the money. Anyway, House Party just went for it, and I gotta respect that. I'm gonna give House Party 3 stars. Of course, it's nowhere near as good as the original. But to be fair, I don't think that's what they were going for. I'm not even gonna say I thought this movie was gonna be terrible and it like surprised me. Like, the trailer is like fine. I kinda expected it to be alright, but like it's a little better than I expected. It's just been so long since we had a decent hood movie. Like, think about it. In 2022, we had The Woman King, we had freaking Till, we had Emancipation. Like, we need a break, man. There's a lot of black trauma. We need this to like kick back and relax. And when you add some of the brains behind what some people call the best black show on television, Atlanta, like, it makes sense. Now, let's just address the elephant in the room, because everyone loves to kick and scream, talking about we don't need reboots and some things need to just be left alone. Well, first of all, Kid and Play were already on board with this idea. So like, if they're cool with it, what y'all gonna tell them? Yeah, I didn't think so. Second, y'all said the same thing about Fresh Prince. Then Bel Air comes out and you're like, all right, well, it was kind of cool. The Best Man came out in 1999. The final chapters comes out last month and y'all are begging for more. You don't think people were kicking and screaming at Peacock when they saw the trailer like, some things need to be left alone, like leave it where it's at? Freaking Top Gun came out in 1986. Maverick is now a top 10 movie of all time. And I guess that means y'all not gonna be watching The Black Little Mermaid. Some things need to be left alone. The original Little Mermaid was a classic. We don't need to reboot and remake these things. That's how y'all sound. Like, it's okay. If you're a diehard House Party 1990 fan, whether this movie is great or terrible has no effect on your relationship with that film. I promise. And LeBron did this, so like, and y'all love to gas up LeBron. So like, you think he messed it up? Tell LeBron to his face that it sucks, that you don't like it. Anyway, House Party is out now. It's a wild movie. Nothing makes sense. Carlton, I wish I could have watched this movie with you. Like, it's our type of movie. Like, when you see it, you'll know. And this freaking LeBron thing, man, like, does this mean? Nah. But maybe it's finally time to admit. LeBron, he's the All right, I'm out of here. As always, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, like, just let me know your opinion on these reboots, sequels, prequels, reimaginations. Like, should we keep doing this stuff or leave it all alone? What's your opinion? Sadly, I don't think this movie's gonna make any money at the box office. Like, there's almost no promotion for it. Like, if you watch the NBA, you might see a commercial or two, but besides that, like, they're not pushing it. Like, they weren't even showing this movie at the biggest movie theater in my area. Like, just show the movie. That's crazy. It's a black movie, and you're not playing it. That's crazy. Avatar, there's enough. Just share some of the screens. What do y'all think? Y'all think this would have been better as just an HBO Max thing? Do y'all like when it's just straight to the streaming things? Or do you like when it's like both? Or you like when it goes to the theaters and then to the streamings? This is a long little thing at the end. I'm out of here. Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace. Go ahead and cancel me, because y'all think this movie is stupid. Or it shouldn't have been a new movie. I guess nobody heard of House Party 5, Tonight's the Night, that came out in 2013. With the guy from Everybody Hates Chris. Oh, you didn't hear about that? That's crazy. All right, it's over. Click off the video.